It right now. It's never too early for some wine and good food. Well, this might be too early.
Annie, you're learning about that, though, today, right?
What's that, Allison?
You're learning about wine and food.
Yes, yes. And, you know, when you think of the Wine and Food Festival, there's a lot of emphasis on wine, but there's also food there. And so you got a wine glass in one hand and food in the other. And coming up, we're going to be cooking with wine. So you don't want to go anywhere. Stay with us on Fox 5 Morning News.
The 13th Annual International Wine and Food Festival is back in D.C. It features over 600 wines. Now, even if you're not a wine enthusiast, they say there's something for everyone. We have not been drinking this morning.
Are you a wine enthusiast?
I am not. I don't drink anything.
I'm not, right. But I do like a good glass. Our Annie Yu is getting a preview of the big event and joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning. Are you sure you haven't been drinking in the studio?
We have not, we promise.
Okay, so, you know, that's pretty impressive. There are over 600 wines from all around the world, over 100 countries, and it's all here in D.C., and the tickets go really fast, so you definitely want to log on and get your tickets. But before you head out the door, we're giving you everything you need to know. There's a lot of good info, and Chef Xavier DeShayes joins me now. He is from the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone.
So what are you cooking up?
But today we're going to cook a risotto because it's one of the simple dishes we can use and use the wines.
Yes.
So today we're going to use red wines instead of using white wines.
When we think of this festival, there's just a big emphasis on wine, but there's food there as well.
Of course. You know, food goes very well with wine and wine goes very well with foods.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a festivity of wines and food together.
And what are you cooking up today?
We're doing the risotto. So at first I sweat a little bit of onions before to get my my rice, risotto. And now I just pour some red wines and I'm gonna cook until it's completely evaporated before I'm gonna put my stock and cook.
And this is a dish that you cannot do without wine.
I don't know a recipe where we do risotto without wines. You know, we're always, as chefs, trying to use different secrets to try to get more flavor inside of the dish. And wine is a perfect example to just get more flavors.
Does it matter what kind of wine you use, how fancy you get, or is it just wine that you can pick up at the grocery store?
No, it doesn't matter what you're going to use.
It doesn't matter.
You know, when I'm at home and I have some guests all the time, I always a bottle of wine opens. And if I do a risotto, if I do something else, I use the wine that I'm drinking.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's cheap wine or great wine, right? When you're cooking. I know for you, you like the fancy wine, but for everyday people like us, yeah,
and
it doesn't matter.
if you have to cook with wines, it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's a good tip. Okay, so what happens after you cook down the rice?
Like you can see, the wines is pretty much evaporated. It's pretty much nothing left over. And at this moment, I'm going to use my liquid. Today, we're going to use a vegetable stock.
Okay.
Because we're having a mushroom risotto, and I want that to be a vegetarian dish. So, like slowly, I put my liquid, and I'm going to stir it for the next 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, but in the because we're on TV, live television, we have it already.
You're right. I have a risotto already cooked, and we're going to pour, like you can see, is a little bit soupy. The colors is a nice purple colors. I love the colors. It's so attractive.
While you're plating that up, I want to bring in our friend Gustavo Iniesta again, because he's going to tell us what kinds of wine go good with this and other types of dishes. So, Gustavo, what would go good with this risotto?
In this case, we have the easy thing. Red wine risotto with mussels, with mushrooms, I'm sorry. And we can pair with almost all kinds of red wines. And the taste of the mushrooms are the earthy. The earthy things, yeah. So in this case, we can pair with the meritas that we discovered a few moments ago, and then Tempranillo from Rioja, that going very well. Grenache, I very like Grenache from Somontano area, the north of Spain too. And then with Amencia, it could be a really nice option.
Okay, wonderful. Now, I should quickly mention that we had our own Sommelier showdown earlier, and the winner was this one right here, the Magnificat, and both sommeliers were right in their own ways. So, congratulations to both. I still don't have the flowers to give you, but I'm about to try this wonderful dish, risotto. Look how beautiful that is. That is impressive. And very good. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
So log on to our website, myfoxdc.com. Tickets are going fast. All the information is there. Back to you in the studio.
Yummy, yum. Thank you very much. All right, still ahead this morning. We're going to get the